Hey everybody, today I'm going to be doing a video all about my pet peeves. And I know that this is kind of just a really negative video, but I don't know, I kind of like talking about things that bother me, since when you do beauty videos you basically talk about, oh, I love this, I love that, but it's kind of fun to just talk about things that you don't like or things that annoy you. So yeah, I'm going to start off with the ones that are kind of more popular or that more people would find annoying. And if you don't know what a pet peeve is, it's basically just something that really irritates you and you just find really annoying and can't really stand. So yes, number one is definitely loud chewing. And I know that's a huge thing for a lot of people, but especially when I'm not eating. Like if I'm watching TV and someone's eating something and they're chewing loudly, I'm just like, you are disgusting right now. My sister is the worst about chewing. Oh God, I don't know, something about the way that people chew just really grosses me out, and it will like drive me up the walls. It's so bad. Another one that's kind of like that where it just like really gets to me is squeaky mechanical pencils. And I'm sure all of you have experienced this when someone's writing and it's squeaking. I'm just like, oh my God, like make it stop, like, oh, it's one of the most horrific noises. Oh God, it's so disgusting. A huge one for me is slow walkers or walking behind a group and not being able to pass them. I'm sure everyone has experienced this, but it's especially bad for me because I am a really fast walker and I walk really fast, like I always have somewhere to go. And when I get behind someone slow, it physically pains me. Like if we're walking really slow, like if my mom and I are somewhere and she's walking slow, it seriously like hurts my legs. Like there's actually like a physical pain that I feel when I have to walk really slow, and I just can't stand it. I just want to be like, can you move right now? And also slow drivers. Ooh. Oh my God, it's so bad. Another huge one is laziness and people who don't come to school just because. I mean, like, come on. If you're seriously that lazy where you just don't come to school because you don't want to, wow, that's sad. Like, at least have the motivation to actually get yourself up and not be such a lazy idiot that you're going to have to make up all of that work just because you don't want to come. I mean, like, come on. You have to come to school anyway. Which leads me to my next point, when people have horrible grammar. I can't stand that. And one time my mom and I were watching a video, or my mom overheard a video, and she heard someone say anyways. And she was like, oh my God, that makes me so irritated when people say anyways because it's not correct. It's bad grammar. It's not a word. It's basically bad like slang. It's not even slang though, it's just bad grammar. And I can't stand bad grammar because I don't know, like I just don't know. Like I'm good at spelling, like that's always been a good thing for me, but like with grammar and all that stuff, I've always been pretty on top of that. And people who say anyways in their videos, I'm just like, oh, cringe. Like I don't want to yell at you, but it's not right. It's not right. Another thing about school is people who ask to borrow a piece of paper. Little things like this just bug the crap out of me. Can I borrow a piece of paper? Can I borrow a tissue? No, I don't want it back. No thanks. And I know that's like a smart-ass thing to say, but seriously, just ask, can I have a piece of paper? Yeah. Here, you can have it. I don't want it back. So don't ask if you can borrow it. That just, oh my God, I can't stand that. Also, people who fish for compliments. I'm sure that's annoying for everybody, but there are certain people who do it all the time. And people who just like openly brag about things. It's like, okay, can you contain yourself? Like, yeah, I know you're excited, but you don't have to act like that. It's just annoying and it drives people away. So don't fish for compliments. This is one that kind of relates to beauty, but people who wear their hair or makeup, or mostly hair, like people who wear their hair every single day, they make me angry. And there are a bunch of people that I know that wear their hair every day, and I'm just thinking, like, can you not be original? Like, why do you wear it every day? And, like, it just gets boring. And, like, I feel like people who switch up their hair more often, like, just are more exciting and are more fun and are just more willing to try new things out. I don't know. I like people who take risks and who try things, not people who play it safe and do the same thing every day. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. And then one of the last ones, well, I'll say my, like, all-time favorite one. Well, no, because I'd say the loud chewing is, that one's really bad. But people who are just rude or ignorant, I can't stand. Like, recently, there's been a huge rumor going around, and my two best friends and I know firsthand what happened. Exactly the whole entire story. And hearing people talk about it but not getting certain details or getting things wrong, it just bugs the crap out of me. I want to go up to them and be like, you don't know the story. Like, don't stop telling it if you don't know the story. Like, get your facts straight before you try to tell someone something that you think happened. And just, like, people who are rude. One of my best friends and I sat down at a table outside. It's not like there's assigned seats. There's no reserved seats. You can't put your name on the table and say, this is our table. And some freshman cussed at us. And he was like, excuse me, our friends sit here. And we were just like, your point? What? We're going to sit here anyway. It's like, don't be rude to someone just because they're sitting down. Like, you don't own that table. Like, don't be rude to people for no reason. I mean, it's just that I just can't wrap my head around why someone would be that rude to someone. Like, I just don't understand it. And the last one is, this is kind of funny that I would say this because I feel like not a lot of people would get upset by this, but it's not that I get upset, it just annoys me, is when people ask, what's up or what are you doing? Obviously, if you can see me, you know what I'm doing. I mean, if you come up to me and I'm reading a book, what are you doing? What you up to? What's up? Well, I mean, obviously I'm reading a book. So, what do you think? But it's just like, if you're going to ask someone what's up, like how do you, okay, tell me down below how you guys respond to the question, what's up? Because usually I'm just like, hi, like, because what is up, like what's up, how do you respond to that? I mean, there really is, I feel like there's not even a reason to ask that question besides to start a conversation. Like, it's such an awkward conversation starter, and I just don't understand why people saying. And when people say, what are you doing, but can clearly see you, I'm just like, do you not see with your eyes that I'm watching a YouTube video right now? Like, if someone were to come in my room right now and say, oh, what you doing? Well, I only have a camera in front of myself talking to it. What do you think I'm doing? So, yeah, those are all my pet peeves. Let's see. Yeah, 10 minutes. Great. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed or found it a little bit humorous to see me ranting about these things. And definitely tell me your pet peeves down below. I hope no one's offended by this because it was just meant to kind of be funny and humorous and sarcastic. I mean, I wasn't sarcastic about any of them. Like, those are my true pet peeves, but, you know, some of the things were a little dramatic, but whatever. So I hope you all enjoyed at least somewhat, and make sure to stay tuned for new videos, and I will see you all later.